Ox.
Yeah. Money make the world go round. I'm trying to get it all right now. Everybody worry about the crown being. Look, homie, I'm the man right now. Talking to a peon, kind of time we on. Jump roll like the kind of take eons. Got a little buzz, it's time to go beyond. Can't look back, no time to hit rewind. Yeah, she wants to do S class. I'm like, boo, you must ask. They pour way too much in your glass. Just move your hips like a whole up class. Hit the gab, I talk that gap. Strut like up, man, I walk that shit. When I'm up, that's it. I'ma start living reckless. Get that bag, I'ma walk like this. Yeah, I'ma walk like this. Hit that lane, I'ma walk like this. Walk in the spot, but they all get lit. Tell them on flow, let me talk my shit. Every song bang, when they drop it hit. Stand on the man, post stop, no miss. Over your head, next time, don't slip. Play your part, better read that script. Yeah, I'ma walk like this.
Today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys by Player One Coffee. Player One Coffee has been a proud sponsor ever since the COVID-19 pandemic. Player One Coffee delivers on amazing flavors for gamers and people to enjoy and give them a boost to start their day. Check out playeronecoffee.com today and find out how you guys can sign up for a monthly subscription with a random flavor delivered to your door every single month. That's playeronecoffee.com. Player One Coffee, game on. Make sure you check out fanatics.com if you are a sports fan and need to get gear for your next tailgate, watch party, or showing some love for your favorite sports teams. Check it all out at fanatics.com. Fanatics delivers quality sports gear from all your favorite leagues, from the NBA to the NFL to the NHL to MLB, and of course WWE, which is home to the WWE shop. Check it out at fanatics.com. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything. Make sure to check out Vivid Seats. Vivid Seats is home. Oh, wow, I fucked that up. Vivid Seats. Check out vividseats.com today and find out how you guys can get the best tickets for any concert or sporting event. You guys can check it out at their website or download their mobile app through the Google Store or Google Play, or the App Store or Google Play today. Holy fuck. Sitting here trying to speed run this shit. Make sure to also check out Glitch Energy and Eternal Dreams, as well as tpublic.com, which of course is home to the Wrestle Arc Podcast merch, including the new merch that has been released. And make sure to also check out in the description below, along with Discord servers and so much more. Make sure to also check out Fanatics Fest, which is sponsored by fanatics.com. Why? Because this event just got 10 times bigger. I bet you guys are wondering what I'm talking about. Well, let me list off some of the people that are going to be there. Derek Jeter, Tom Brady, Kevin Durant, Eli and Peyton Manning, Henry Lundqvist, Ben Stiller, a new addition. I want you guys to unmute because honestly, you guys are going to be impressed with the reactions here. Listen to this lineup, guys. It's just getting 10 times bigger. Spike Lee is going to be there. The GOAT of ESPN himself, Stephen A. Smith, is going to be there. Wow. Red Sox legend David Ortiz is going to be there. Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Hulk Hogan, Carmelo Anthony, Archie Manning, Allen Iverson, Paul Pierce, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Pete Alonso. Barry Sanders has been added. Jerry Rice has been added. Tracy McGrady. Are you ready for this, Ross? You ain't ready for this. New York Giants legend Lawrence Taylor is going to be there. Wait, it gets better. Cal Ripken Jr., Andre Dawson. Let's see. Jeff McNeil, Chad Johnson, Tyrese Maxey, Adrian Peterson, Michael Vick, Daryl Strawberry, Luke Kinkley.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Dude, it's getting even better. You ready for this? Ray Lewis is going to be there. Jim Kelly is going to be there. Are you ready? Because here's some WWE names now. LA Knight, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Paul Heyman, The Miz, Bianca Belair, Jey Uso, Jade Cargill, CM Punk. Oh, dude, I'm getting tickets to this event now. It's getting even bigger. Plexico Burris, Justin Tuck, Dominique Wilkins, and Frank Thomas, Ryan Clark, and Taylor Rooks are all going to be there for this huge event. You folks need to get your tickets now. $50 is the ticket price for this huge event that you guys need to check out. It is by fanatics.com. It's Fanatics Fest NYC, taking place from August 16th through the 18th. Get tickets now at fanaticsfest.com/FFNYC. Dude, I'm getting tickets. I'm going. I don't care. I'm buying tickets now. I'll do it during the podcast. I don't care. I'm doing it.
Go get tickets.
Dude,
It's gonna
by
be
the
it.
way, I was told to read this specifically from Fanatics Fest. Are you guys ready for this? Because honestly, this might be a bombshell as to who else might be showing up. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Aye, Captain.
You guys need to get tickets now, and you guys need to smell what's coming to the Fanatics Fest in NYC.
Oh,
No.
oh my God, he is him.
Yeah, that building's gonna be electrifying.
It's an outdoor event.
Yeah.
But anyway, check it
Yeah,
out on
that's-
fanaticsfest.com. That's fanaticsfest.com.
I do not give a shit if it's outside.
Wow.
Anyway, hi people.
Hi, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a very special 4th of July edition of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. My name is
America.
Raj, if you didn't know. And here with me today is, we got two fellow Americans here, Peyton, if you'd really like to count him as one.
America. Fuck yeah.
And then
Happy
we
Ride.
got Radio over there. Radio.
America. Anyway, yep. Hi.
Thank you. And then we have the non-Americans here. First, we got Rahul over there.
Hey, it's special for the UK as well, but I'm not going to say why.
Yeah, we already know about that because they told us. And we got Liam over there.
And we got barbecues, we got beers, we got fireworks. Let's go.
1 beer, what? 2 beers, what? 3
And
beers,
no, and
what?
by the way, I want to point out if you guys saw that streamer, do not light fireworks off in your house. Okay, moving on.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Please
Yeah.
There
don't.
we go.
Please
Yeah.
don't.
Anyway,
But that was apparently a setup. But anyway, going into the actual action, we are going to be predicting Money in the Bank this year in Toronto, Canada, this Saturday.
And then I'm leaving.
5 matches for today's
Yes, sir.
card. So why don't we actually start off with what I feel like could open the show, and that would be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh yeah, by the
Ah.
way, I'm the new Wrestle Arc champion.
You lucky ass.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later. He just wanted to say it because he knows he's not going to be here for the official announcement.
Nah,
Yes.
Nah,
Actually,
but
no, I will be here for the official announcement, actually.
Oh, of course you will. You want to soak it in.
Yeah.
All right, now we go to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match predictions. So,
why this
starting
first?
off, Vega gave me his predictions. He has main event Jey Uso winning the briefcase.
Okay.
he can leave.
All right,
Why?
Radio, who do you got?
Huh.
Radio,
Freya,
What?
this again.
who
This
do you have
again.
for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match?
I mean, I have 3 choices for this one, but I can only choose one.
Yep.
No shit.
Oh, only do it one, right? No
thank
wild
you,
card.
Raul. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna go with LA Knight.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay.
Why is that a?
All right.
He did it last year. He almost won it last year.
All right, Peyton, who do you got?
Yeet.
So we have
That's
Jey
not a
Uso.
wrestler.
Yep.
Yeet is a catchphrase. All right. I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre to win the briefcase.
You're a bitch. Just like him.
And Raul.
Okay, what I would like to say, I'm currently looking at Sky Bets, and currently, any other wrestler is more likely to win than Andrade.
Oh, no shit.
No.
It literally says, word for word, any other wrestler. Not Jey Uso, not Drew McIntyre, not Carmelo Hayes, not LA Knight, not Chad Gable. Any other wrestler.
Does it really say that? I want to check that out now.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
I'll screenshot it.
Oh, it's
I'll
not available
screenshot
on
it.
my location. That sucks.
Skybet doesn't really like Andrade though.
No.
Raul, who do you have for the match?
I don't know. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep. I'm joking.
Terrible.
I want Carmelo Hayes to win,
Hayes?
but I think it's going to be Jey Uso.
Yeet.
Alrighty, Liam.
I'm going with Drew McIntyre.
Damn.
Not alone. And then Aled, he also went with Drew McIntyre to win.
Three Drews, 2 Jays, and 1 LA Knight.
So,
That's
all of us could imagine that Drew McIntyre is going to get screwed over at Money in the Bank, right?
probably.
Here's what I think. I think it would be better if he got screwed out of a Money in the Bank cash-in rather than actually winning Money in the Bank. So, like, you could say Drew McIntyre tries to cash in later on in the night and ends up failing again.
Yeah,
that's what I think could happen.
That's so fun.
And then when, like,
It's also with the women's as well, Radio and the young.
Okay.
All right, so Radio has LA Knight, me, Aled, and Liam have Drew McIntyre, and Peyton, Vega, and Rahul have Jay Uso for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Right.
It's also funny because with the women's, it just says any other, not any other wrestler. It just says any other.
Actually, can I change mine?
No.
No, you cannot.
Nope.
Why not?
I'm joking.
Oh, so you fuckers can.
Since when the fuck have we?
I changed one.
Did you, Rahul?
Yeah. King and Queen of the Ring.
Fuckers allowed it, so let me.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Wait, who are you going for now? Drew?
No.
Who are you going to go for now,
I'm
Rahul?
gonna go with the use.
You're going to go with the use?
Yeah.
Jay Uso?
The more I thought about it, I was like, at that time, LA Knight was almost in the
I feel like
picture, but now he's not, so fuck him.
Yeah, LA Knight's probably
So
go
I'm just
for
gonna
I
go
feel
with
like
Jay.
it could not be Jay Uso, mainly because
Fuck
he's
Jay.
basically the poster child of Money in the Bank, and poster childs usually never really win at Money in the
Tell that
Bank.
to Roman.
So. What do you mean Roman didn't win at Money in the Bank?
Yeah, Roman's never won Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about if we're just going based off that logic. Roman has been on many posters, and yet he's
No, I mean if they were in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
He's talking about Money in the Bank posters.
Can we move on, please?
Next.
All right.
no.
So, next up, we're going to go to the Intercontinental Championship match between Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker.
Possibly the most predictable match in the card.
What do you got, Raul?
Is it though?
Braun Breaker.
Alrighty.
You can leave.
Vega and Aled both have Braun Breaker as well.
What?
Peyton?
Sami Zayn.
Oh my god, really?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going
You
for
do
Sami Zayn.
realize, Raul, that if Sami Zayn wins,
And he
and
looks
you're
like a
saying that
genius.
now, you're gonna...
And then he looks like a genius if Sami Zayn wins.
No, you know what sucks? No, what sucks is Peyton literally did this at Clash of the Castle. He was literally the only one to pick Sami Zayn, and he won.
Yep.
Well, had I known that
I was the only
Gable
one
gonna
that picked him at Mania, and somehow I still fucking lost.
Alright,
And,
Radio, who are you going to go with?
Hmm. I'm gonna go with Breaker.
I'm going to go with Braun Breaker, too, because I feel like right now,
I
with the
want
way
that
they're
ginger
building up
fuck to
Braun
win.
Breaker, setting him up as like the next 20 years of WWE, I feel like now it's the time to capitalize it. So I
He's
think
still a
you
ginger fuck.
got to give Braun Breaker the title now. And Liam,
Braun Breaker.
I swear to God, if we get a repeat of Clash at the Castle, I'm
We're
punching
gonna.
Peyton in the face.
Watch, we're gonna.
No, just get ready to do that.
All right,
Oh yeah.
now
Same vein.
we got a big multi-man tag team match, which features Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton taking on the Bloodline, consisting of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu. At least
Who is
three
it?
of them.
Yeah, is that he?
Surely
Three
there
of
is
them.
someone returning.
So, Liam, who do you have?
I'm going for the Bloodline, and I think Solo Sikoa will pin Cody Rhodes after some shenanigans, and then that'll sell the WWE title match at SummerSlam.
Radio?
I'm gonna go with what Liam said. Because I know that there's gonna be some bullshit.
Vega also has the Bloodline.
Oh, he can go fuck himself.
And then I'm going to go with the Bloodline as well because how they have booked the Bloodline recently, after taking out Paul Heyman the way they did, and what seems to be a buildup between Cody and Solo for the title at SummerSlam, you have to book that Bloodline as strong as possible. Don't fucking interrupt me.
Oh no, I'm gonna do what you fuckers do to me all the time. Hurry up.
Because you would fucking do it to us.
Exactly.
So don't start your shit. But yeah, I feel like you have to book this Bloodline the strongest you can heading into SummerSlam if you want to make it look like he could actually take the title off of Cody Rhodes. All right. Rahul, who do you got? Rahul?
Oh, yes.
Bloodline versus Cody, Kevin, and Randy.
Bloodline.
All right. Peyton?
Bloodline.
And then Aled has the team of Cody, Kevin, and Randy winning.
No shot, right?
He
does.
thinks that one person is returning in particular.
I mean, realistically, this match could go anyway.
It could.
But just based off past history with the bullshit and everything.
Now let's talk about another match that could go either way. The Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
This one could go either way, honestly. Cause...
I hate this one.
I wouldn't say it's either way. It's just
so
two
Ross, who's in this year's Women's Money in the Bank?
Oh crap! I forgot to mention who's in the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh well, sucks to suck. Moving on.
So, in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, we have Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, Zoe Stark, and Chelsea Green.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh God.
It's only between two people for me.
This is hard.
That's the same here, Liam.
I'm gonna say this. Aled has Tiffany Stratton, and Vega has Chelsea Green.
Let go for Stratton.
Interesting.
Liam.
My heart says Chelsea Green, but my head and my actual prediction says Tiffany Stratton. So, you want to establish a future women's star, you go for Tiffany Stratton. Simple.
Alrighty. Peyton.
I'm gonna go for Chelsea Green.
Ooh. This is pretty tough.
Chelsea, I know you're my champion right now, but I gotta choose you right now, okay?
you know what? I'm gonna go Chelsea Green too because I feel like what you can do with Chelsea and the Money in the Bank briefcase,
you could.
I feel like it fits her. I think it fits her the best, considering her character is like this more like politic, like opportunistic type of character who would take advantage of anything.
Yeah.
I feel like the type of character she is and how the Money in the Bank style fits along, I feel like Chelsea Green with the Money in the Bank briefcase would actually be like legit gold on TV. He could work it so well with her character.
Yeah.
And I think it would be probably the best decision. Like, I know Tiffany Stratton, she's set up for the future, but I feel like Tiffany will be fine, I guess, without the briefcase because she's already involved in like this thing going on with Nia Jax, who's also gonna be fighting Bayley at SummerSlam for the WWE Women's title. So even without the briefcase for Tiffany, you could say she's still involved in a championship picture because she's starting to align herself with Nia Jax, who is gonna be in a championship match at SummerSlam. So I feel like Tiffany could be fine without it.
You know, the thing is, if Tiffany does win Money in the Bank, she could just catch her right afterwards on Bailey.
Hey, didn't think about
Tiffany
that,
and
did you?
Nia would have to face each other at SummerSlam, so that would defeat the point of the whole
True, but
teamwork thing with Nia and Tiffany.
anyways.
Well, I feel like they could.
But-
The reason I chose Tiffany is because there's an avenue for her to carry the briefcase long term, and then if she wanted to turn on Nia Jax eventually, she could,
She could.
and then become champion that way.
But that's what I think. Raul?
I said that Sammy would lose the IC Championship, and the only way to make a Canadian crowd happy would be for a Canadian to win. So I think Chelsea Green.
I was gonna say that too, but I wasn't too sure if it would like make me sound stupid or not, because you do have two Canadians that are gonna be over big time in the Money in the Bank, and I feel like you have to send the crowd home happy, like having at least one of them win, kind of like what they did in Clash at the Castle.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's 3 Canadians on the card. Chelsea Green, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn aren't gonna win, so
Yeah, no.
I don't think they're gonna win. So I feel like you at least have to have one of them win. I feel like the best one would be Chelsea.
Yes, I think Chelsea Green is going to win.
And Radio?
Yep. Chelsea Green.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it,
no.
people talk about like Tiffany having Money in the Bank, like to tease like a breakup between her and Nia Jax. What if they do that, but instead Chelsea Green winning a briefcase, and it sets up a potential feud between her and Piper Niven for Piper Niven to win the title eventually, for feud with Chelsea at some point.
The thing is though, if like, even though I see like as much as I said, I want my heart for it to be Chelsea Green, but my head says Tiffany. If Chelsea were to win the briefcase, I think she would lose her cash in, and that's just the only way I see it. So
honestly, I wouldn't mind Chelsea. I wouldn't mind Chelsea failing a briefcase because the character is probably going to be fine after it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Besides, no women's cashed in has ever failed yet. Yet, as of right now.
Not yet, no.
Every women's Money in the Bank cash in has been successful so far. But I feel like Chelsea Green should win. That's just what I think.
I'm sticking with Tiffany Stratton.
So everyone but Liam and Aletta is Tiffany Stratton. Now we go to the World Heavyweight Championship match between Damian Priest and Seth Rollins.
There is a stipulation attached to this.
There
Yes. If Seth Rollins wins the World Heavyweight Championship, Damian Priest has to leave the Judgment Day. If Damian Priest retains the championship, Seth Rollins cannot challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship as long as Damian Priest is holding the title. So, right now, Vega has Damian Priest retaining the title. Peyton, who do you have?
I have Priest retaining as well.
All right. Radio?
Oh, wait, Seth Rollins in the. Wait, which match?
What?
Rollins and
Seth
Priest.
Rollins versus Damian Priest.
Fuck. I have no idea. Seth Rollins. I don't know. That can go either way. I mean, if we're being realistic here. I guess. Fuck it, Seth.
Let's go with Seth.
Oh my god.
Let's go with Seth.
I'm going to go with Seth Rollins as well. And I'll explain it later. Liam?
I'm gonna go for Seth Rollins because I feel like Drew McIntyre will attempt to cash in during the match, but then that's when CM Punk will stop him. But I also feel like Finn Balor is going to come out and actually finally kick Damian Priest out on the Judgment Day, essentially handing Seth the belt.
All right. And Rahul.
No, I don't know. Oh, this one's
I'm
hard.
sorry,
This one's
no,
hard.
it's not an answer.
And then I can
No.
do Seth.
How about no?
What's my bet saying? Okay.
Who does like?
You gotta make a pick.
Everyone's making very valid reasons. I do think
Yeah.
CM Punk will get him. Well, Drew McIntyre will get involved, and CM Punk will stop him. Ref will be distracted. Finn Balor will come out. Damian Priest will berate him. Finn Balor will attack Damian Priest. Seth Rollins will win. So I think Seth.
All right.
Come on, Seth.
All right. Before we finish this up, I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
What would you?
Who does Led have for this match?
Oh yeah, Aled has Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Oh, no one
I know.
believes in Priest.
Really quick, let me ask you a question.
Vega
Well,
does.
Peyton and Vega do.
They're idiots.
All right, let me ask you a question. For a World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam, would you rather see Priest versus Gunther or Rollins versus Gunther?
Rollins Gunther.
Rollins versus Gunther.
But here's the thing.
Rollins Gunther probably.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't alone when I was thinking when Seth returned that it was a little bit early for Seth to come back, right?
Yeah.
It felt a little bit early for Seth Rollins to come back after the injuries he had to deal with and everything he did for WrestleMania. I feel like
so much pain.
I feel like they want to try to make SummerSlam feel like one of the biggest pay-per-views, and I don't really feel like Priest versus Gunther screams major world title match. No offense to Priest, he's been really good in the main event, but
no. You
Well, they
fuckers
didn't.
went off on me last week when I made a comment.
Well, it's
What
like,
comment?
Never mind.
the reason I see Priest dropping the belt because A, Gunther and Seth Rollins would be a bigger match for a big show like SummerSlam, and then Gunther can take the title off Seth, and then that, really solidifies Gunther as like, oh, I've been one of the top guys, I'm now World Heavyweight Champion, nice. But then you can also do Finn Balor versus Damian Priest as an ordinary singles match for Seth.
Yeah.
And maybe have
Storyline-wise, I feel like it would be the right move as well, because remember, heading into the Royal Rumble, they also teased Gunther versus Seth for the World Heavyweight title. They really teased it.
Yeah,
And
they didn't do it.
now I feel like it could happen at SummerSlam. And I think that's the direction we're going with Seth versus Gunther at SummerSlam for the world title. But unless anyone else has an opinion, I think that does it for predictions.
Yes.
All right. So, why don't we talk about AEW Forbidden Door, shall we?
Raul, you may leave.
Okay.
Huh?
Does Raul have to
That's
go?
rude.
What?
You bitch.
Yep, Peyton.
He can stay as long as he wants. Also, and he leaves.
Shut up, radio.
How dare you?
All right. So, AEW Forbidden Door 2024. It was a pretty interesting show. But we're going to go over basically the results of what happened. Basically, starting off at the 0 hour, I think it was, we had a fatal 4-way tag team match. Kyle O'Reilly and Ishii versus the House of Black versus Private Party versus Roderick Strong and Gabe Kidd. Do any of you guys know who ended up winning that one?
No.
Not Roderick Strong's team, I think.
We even predicted.
Who won?
Forbidden Door 2024.
It was the House of Black. The House of Black won that.
Kings of the Black Throne.
Yeah. And then a match that was added was Serpentico versus Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher won that.
Yep, and Kyle Fletcher won. And then what we also had was Willow Nightingale and Tom Nakano taking on Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe.
Yeah, the first match that we predicted.
Yeah, and Nightingale and Nakano would get the win.
Yeah, obvious.
Bullshit.
And then we had an Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament quarterfinal between Mariah May and Saraya. And in the... Yeah, Mariah May would get the win.
Yeah, obvious.
She's advancing. I think she's got the whole way. So
She's winning the whole thing.
yeah.
Mariah May, yeah.
Right, mate.
Mariah May. But a final match on the 0 Hour show. Tsuji, Titan, and Takahashi taking on the Lucha Brothers and Mystico.
Sin Cara.
Sin Cara! And Sin Cara and the Lucha Bros would get the win.
Again, expected.
Now moving on to the main show.
Finally.
It started off with MJF taking on Heshikaro.
So,
And MJF would get the win.
Again, expected.
Of course it's expected. Then we get
MJF.
another 6-man tag team match, which had the Elite going up against the Acclaimed and Hiroshi Tanahashi.
this is alright.
It was an alright match, but the Elite would get the win.
Expected.
Once again, expected.
But cue the final countdown because we also had Bryan Danielson versus Shingo Takagi in a quarterfinal matchup.
Boo.
And Bryan Danielson would get the win.
It was a pretty good match.
By the way, I wasn't booing that. I was
Yeah.
booing something I'm reading.
Okay.
Then
It was a
we
pretty
get the
good match.
AEW. Then we get the AEW Women's World Championship match between Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. But Toni Storm would end up winning she would retain the title, but after the match,
I was gonna say we're not gonna skip over what happened after the fucking match.
yeah,
I don't remember what happened
Well,
after the match.
Oh, let's just say
Well,
the most
3 weeks.
interesting thing in wrestling happened.
let's just say it was the most hardcore triple threat you've ever seen.
Okay,
Okay.
you can get the
Jesus.
fuck out, Ross.
Okay.
You can get the fuck out on that one.
I need to watch that.
It was
It's
a
all over
three-way-
Twitter.
Basically, they had a 3-way kiss.
Yeah, but it wasn't hardcore. Like, Jesus Christ, then. Really
Yeah, I
gets
was gonna say
So
we're
Really?
Yes.
Quite literally, they made up and made out. Did Tony
Oh,
Storm and Mina Shirakawa. So now all the three of them are best friends.
certain.
All right, let's go to Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. in what was a pretty good match, but Zack Sabre Jr. would get the win over Orange Cassidy.
Unrealistic.
Well, it's not
And
nice
then-
to get-
We go to a big 6-man tag team match. Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata taking on the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Jeff Cobb.
Yeah,
piss break
you curry
match.
ciabatta bread.
And the team of Hook, Joe, and Shibata would get the big victory.
Yep,
Yeah,
definitely worth
ciabatta
it.
bread.
Hoorah. Hoorah.
And then we had a 6-way ladder match between El Phantasmo, Leo Rush, the Scapegoat Jack Perry, Kenosuke Takeshita, Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe, and Dante Martin.
Yeah,
It was a ladder match to determine the new TNT champion.
Oh,
And
wait,
in
let
the
me
end-
guess who won. Let me guess.
The Elite of the Kings of the Mid Card.
Yes, they are. Because the Scapegoat Jack Perry, everyone's favorite mid-carder, won the TNT championship.
Now Auto Lee has
Should have
gold.
gave it to Briscoe. Boo.
Then we go to a title for title matchup. Mercedes Moné,
Oh,
Stephanie Vaquer,
Way.
one-on-one, winner take all. TBS Championship and New Japan Strong Women's Championship. But Mercedes Moné would pick up the win and win both titles.
They were
But
booing the crap out of her after that match.
she wouldn't leave without being confronted by a returning Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
DMD.
And that seems to be the match heading into All In.
That's
That's going to be
something.
Exciting.
Mercedes Moné got out wrestled by Stephanie Vaquer. It was the wrong call.
I was very impressed by Stephanie Vaquer. I thought she was excellent.
Yeah.
She got herself over really well.
Mercedes
And I'm going to
Moné
say something else.
wrestle.
I'm going to say something else. I'm so glad Britt Baker came back because that women's division really needed her back.
Well, yeah,
I'm
she
just
was
gonna
the only
be
young
honest.
fucking woman on the wrestler at the time.
Yeah.
And let's be realistic here. The
Yeah.
Doctor ran that fucking division, and now that she's
And
back,
now-
now that she's back, Mercedes can fuck
Britt
right
Baker
up.
was going to win.
Now we
again.
just got to wait for Jamie Hayter. She's got to be back too.
She's going to return at All In.
So moving on, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship match between Jon Moxley and Tetsuya Naito.
Naito.
Okay.
That happened.
That's
That was
racist.
shit. Anyway,
It was an okay match, but we ended up crowning a brand new IWGP Heavyweight Champion in Naito. I don't know why I like saying his last name like that.
yeah, Ross, you gotta stop.
Why? Why can I say Naito like that?
Naito.
Just the way that you're putting it doesn't.
All right, fine.
You wanna know what? Let's
All
have
right.
him keep saying it, and let's see
We're
what.
going to the main event now. The AEW World Championship. Swerve Strickland against the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, who is also the
Yeah,
international
wrong call here.
champion.
Well,
This
still,
was-
but yeah.
This was another 5-star classic, you could say, but in the end, Will Ospreay was given a screwdriver to try to get the win, but Ospreay decided not to use it. And you could say it was probably what ended up costing him the match because Swerve Strickland would retain the title.
Yeah. It was an
Yeah,
all-time
right.
classic, though, for sure.
Yeah,
It was.
It was still a wrong call. Yeah.
All right. So now, well, before we go over the scores, what are your guys' ratings for Forbidden Door?
Didn't watch it.
I
Not
think-
gonna rate it.
I think I gave it like probably a 7.5 out of 10. It was pretty decent. So
Radio and Raul, if you watched it.
It
Oh.
was decent. I feel like there could have been
Busted.
a lot more done with that card, especially with that all the stars that you had. But
All right.
It was good. I'd rate it 8 out of 10.
All right. Sounds good. But now we get on to the scores. Who's ready for this?
yeah, I win.
Me.
Mets.
All right.
Oh, Christian.
In last place, aka 5th place, with a record of 8-5, the real part-timer around here, Kristen Vega.
yeah, he had a stink.
Wow.
I'm
You
the
don't
big-
watch AEW, so that doesn't shock me.
Now in 4th place, it is a tie. Both of them having a 9-4 record for Forbidden Door, Radio, and Peyton Cash.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
God damn it.
In 3rd place,
I don't want to be on the same level. as
Forbidden
you.
Door is not my favorite view, sadly.
Well, currently you
Flash
are.
was.
You can fuck off. Will.
In 3rd place, it's another tie. Having a score of 10-3, Aled and Liam.
Yay. I'm on the podium.
Now in 2nd place,
Well, they let anyone
with a
else-
record of 11-2,
Shut up.
it was me, aka Ross. Meaning your winner of Forbidden Door 2024 with a perfect 13-0 record, because this is fucking bullshit,
Yeah.
and new Wrestle Arc
that was a
champion
bullshit.
Raul.
Perfect record.
That was a bullshit, Ross.
You
That was a
destroyed
We want a
all of us.
recount. We want a recount.
You
How is it
you
bullshit?
said you come out a part timer, and then you come here to the Forbidden Door, beat the crap out of all of us, and now you're champion now.
He's the new Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Crap out of us. You acted like we
Christ.
went up against him in a fucking wrestling match here.
Yeah, wins of the championship.
Peyton is
You
salty
beat
that
all
Ivy
of us
joined him and
in
he
an
did
AEW
terribly.
show. Which do
Raul
you
is
even
basically
watch
becomes the new
AEW?
Brock Lesnar. Wins the championship and never shows up again.
Well, the thing is, Payne, I did
Peyton,
say you're
Peyton,
right
did
with
you
last
just ask if I
week,
watch
so it's
AEW? Have you been to an AEW show?
That's so the point.
like,
My
nah.
How
point is
think
that
any of
dare
us have
you
been to an
say
AEW show, to be
a part
honest.
timer
You know, I said
now,
about Payne
and
because I
you
could tell
come in
you,
here, beat
he's
all
had
of
the worst
us,
fucking.
and at Forbidden Door. Oh, okay. Money in the
Hold on,
Bank.
can we
someone
just
is
stop for a
salty.
minute?
Money in the
Hold on,
Bank.
Peyton is really salty.
Was the title.
hold on. No, shut up, everyone. Peyton, shut up. I want to point something out. Peyton went to a fucking AEW show and tried to get the crowd to do.
No.
What,
Can
the
we talk about
LA
the
Knight
event?
chant?
That was at Raw.
No,
That was
yeah,
at Raw.
that was at
Oh,
Raw.
no, wait a minute. I thought. Oh.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was
Okay,
at Raw.
I'm remembering the wrong
It
one.
was at
Fuck.
Raw,
I thought he
bro.
went to an
Back to my point,
AEW.
Peyton.
And
Have
plus,
you been
and
to an
plus,
AEW show?
AEW and Charlotte would be in the Bojangles Coliseum, not Spectrum Center.
Hello, Peyton. Can you answer my question?
He's not going to.
That question can wait.
Oh.
Ooh. All right, we should probably
Wait,
move on
I
before it
didn't
gets
hear
too
what you said.
spicy in here.
He said
I
that
didn't hear
question.
what you said.
He said that question.
Oh, I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it right here, and we're moving on to other things.
Fuck
It's
you,
fine.
Vince.
Peyton
Vince.
is
We'll
salty
say
that
what we
I
want.
won. I'm your new Wrestle Arc
No,
champion.
no,
Stop
I'm
it,
not. I'm not
Peyton.
Vince McMahon.
You
I'm Kevin
suck.
Dunn. Call me Kevin Dunn because I'm going to be cutting into a bunch of other stuff now.
That's even worse.
As long as you don't do
Anyway,
it every
goodbye. I'm
Bye.
leaving. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Rahul. Thank you.
Bye, Raul.
Oh, what a bitch. Anyway,
So, any news that needs? So, any wrestling news? Has there been any?
Nikki's been like haunting Gable for the
Yes.
past few weeks. Don't know why though.
Not
that's quite the wrestling news.
That's quite the news. Actually, you know what? Why don't we talk about the apparent contract status of Daniel Garcia? Why don't we talk about that?
Yeah, his
Yes.
contract is apparently set to expire in the fall, but
Yeah, and last night proved that.
well, it said the fall. It's still the summer, and apparently everyone believes he's quietly resigned anyway. So, and I'm not going to be surprised if he has, because after Dynamite last night, which by the way was an 8 out of 10, absolutely brilliant show from top to bottom, I feel like there's going to be a long-term story for him and a certain Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who has since turned heel again, and I'm saying thank God, because that's when he's at his best.
Yeah.
You're saying thank God, but everyone else is like fucking booing him for no goddamn reason.
He had an argument
All
with
right.
somebody in the crowd. That was funny.
Just because he was a goat.
Okay. So basically, we expect Daniel Garcia to be back in AEW.
No,
Probably.
I
Yeah, I
don't.
do. Because they're either going to do MJF Osprey 1-on-1, or they're going to do Triple Threat, which is Osprey, MJF, Danny Garcia.
I
I
don't.
don't know.
I think Daniel Garcia leaves. I think he goes. Signs
Yeah,
with a real show.
Well, I think if anyone's going, it's Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
Danny Garcia, though, I see him as like AEW through and through, so I don't think he'll go right away.
You never know. Anything
Plus, he's
can
still
happen.
young. So
Listen, it's wrestling. We could sit here and say people are going anywhere, but realistically, we don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
You gotta remember, we're the fucking podcast that said, "Oh yeah, Adam Cole's gonna re-sign." Look what happened.
Yeah.
speaking of we don't know what could happen, there have been rumors about
He's still
Shane
blinking.
McMahon potentially going to AEW.
That.
Why? Why that?
I love it.
there's some news from an hour ago that said Ricochet's agent was backstage at AEW this week.
Yep.
Ricochet's.
Ricochet's, yeah.
I can't wait for that MJF Ricochet promo when that happens. This is credit from a tweet I saw like a few weeks ago. I could just imagine MJF going up to him and being like, "Look, everyone, it's Ricochet."
Yeah, probably Ricochet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricochet. Yeah.
Fucking suck a fat one. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure MJF actually responded to that tweet. Shout out to whoever made that parody MJF promo because that was actually really good. But
soon you'll
yeah,
be working
Ricochet's
for us.
agent was there. So do we think Ricochet could be in AEW sooner than later?
No.
His contract with WWE has officially expired.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's at Blood and Guts on Dynamite in a couple weeks' time.
Do we know what date Blood and Guts is?
I don't.
It's around that time.
But I'll look up. Hang on. AEW Blood and Guts.
Do we know who is going to be competing in Blood and Guts yet, or do we still have to figure that out? I would assume the Elite is 1.5.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be Okada, the Bucks, and well, yeah.
Okada, the Bucks, Jack Perry.
There's Matthew Jackson, Nicholas Jackson, Kazuchika Okada, Jack Perry. But it's going to be Team AEW so far consists of Mark Briscoe only. So there's 4 to be determined.
It's a dangerous fucking team right there when you got Mark Briscoe.
I also know Radio was a huge fan of Mark Briscoe's promos that he's been cutting.
Dude,
I think Team AEW
fucking
is
goated.
Team AEW is going to consist of Swerve.
It's going to be
the Elites has like a mini sort of feud with them.
July 24th.
Yeah,
actually, you know what? It would make sense to have Swerve involved if a heel Hangman Adam Page, who returned yesterday, aligns himself with the Elite again.
His presentation is phenomenal, by the way. Like this new theme song and like a more aggressive attitude. I like it. And although he said he's not going to be on their team at the moment, he said he's not their pup anymore. He's not their child. He said, "Yeah, we're going to get pretty much getting a no-nonsense loner out from Hangman, I think."
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of like when we had War Games last year when Drew sided with Judgment Day for War Games and said he's still not a part of Judgment Day. It's kind of like that.
Hangman's still part of the Elite technically because, well, A, they haven't kicked him out after the suspension, and B, it's just like maybe they'll manipulate him into being in the match anyway.
Maybe.
Even though he's basically said told him to F off. You know.
Alright. Sounds good, but
Let's see. If you want more wrestling news, I'll get you some fucking wrestling news. Let's see. What kind of wrestling news are you looking for? Here, I'll get you some.
It's like we're at a restaurant and we're looking at the menu and we're like, what kind of food would you like today?
You want realistic shit or do you want bullshit?
That's the kind of wrestling news you get nowadays.
Angel Garza's signed a new 3-year contract with WWE.
I think he confirmed that on a Facebook Live.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah. Angel Garza staying with the company. I wonder what other big names WWE has.
Hold on, I got some wrestling news here. Con Man is currently drinking. That's nice. All right, let's see.
Nice.
Yeah, he met Mr. Tesh and they're drinking a lot.
Ilya Dragunov used to be in America.
Actually, you know what?
Maybe America.
Actually, you know what? This is probably worth mentioning.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a limited edition WWE Prime that's out now. Logan Paul.
I saw a really strange tweet in regard to that earlier. You know, the WWE favorite Prime was like, that person was like, "We can finally face Roman Reigns and you know what?" And I'm like, "You're disgusting."
So, since we were on the topic of content creators, I feel like this needs to be said. Apparently, there's this one content creator for wrestling on TikTok that got banned just for posting reactions of himself in an arena for an AEW show.
Yeah, I saw I saw Santi Zap's tweet about that, and I was like,
Yeah, I feel like it's something AEW needs to work on. And Santi, he did. He actually managed to speak with Tony Khan about this, which I found pretty surprising. That's actually pretty big. And apparently, what was said is that AEW is working to fix it right away, and they also weren't the ones.
I
yeah, it
got
was a
some
third
wrestling
party.
news.
Yeah, it was a third
What?
party that broke the copyright.
Yeah, it was a third party, not AEW themselves. But Radio, what's your news?
Bailey is currently juggling sacks.
Huh?
She's juggling.
Juggling what?
I heard sax.
I'm sorry, but now Bailey's my kind of woman now.
Hey, nah, you lay off.
She posted a video of herself on her Twitter where she pretty much put a full beer on top of her head and started juggling like those
She's been doing a lot of those
cornhole
types of videos.
bags. Well,
Yeah,
dude,
she's been doing that a
fucking
lot
jugged that beer,
recently.
dude. Dude, she's
Juggling
awesome.
cornhole bag.
Let's see. Hold on. I'll get you some more wrestling news later. Let's see here.
This is what we're gonna do until we hit the hour. So get ready for a bunch of this.
Did anyone watch the WrestleMania documentary thing?
Yeah.
It was good. Very good.
Which, by the way, Cody went into business for himself. We found that out.
Did he?
So did Triple H.
Yeah, did you not? No, did you guys not see that one part where apparently Triple H straight up told Cody that it's not going to be him versus Roman, but Cody won the Rumble, and then he immediately pointed at Roman, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm facing him, whether you like it or not."
Well, yeah, but then they were pretty much like had to confirm that. What was it? They said to Cody, "Yeah, we're gonna go with Roman, we think," but then and then eventually, the whole segment where Cody stepped aside for The Rock, and then the whole big hashtag of "We want Cody," and they did the press event, and then that's where they finally decided to pivot, and then after that came The Rock wanting to be the final boss and having a character change.
So, honestly, that was probably the best thing to happen.
Just to confirm what we basically speculated at the time months ago.
Wait a minute. So. I'm sorry. We're not gonna move on from this.
What?
This just came across the wire. Will Ospreay got face fucked last night. That was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. I am sorry. What?
I'm gonna post the video. It happened live on TV too.
It happened live on Dynamite too.
I want a fucking goddamn explanation for why MJF's head is shaking like that.
Yeah, but did you say where it notices DG moments before disaster? Because then, Will Ospreay beat him, and then MJF basically murdered him.
Will Ospreay took some dick to the face. God damn it!
Got dry humped in the face. Yeah.
I don't care. It's great. But anyway, moving on.
Man.
But all right, hold on. Let's see if I can pull up some more wrestling headlines here.
That documentary was something, and honestly, that whole V1 whole change up, I think that was one of the best things to happen, because what we got out of that was a generational heel run from The Rock. Like, it was generational.
Dude, we got the best WrestleMania.
Yeah, it led to one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. And it was like 2 nights. You could say both nights of the same WrestleMania. You could put them up as like one of the best WrestleMania main events of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you've never seen them really do that with the 2-night format yet. Like, they had one main event that was one part of the story, then the main event.
You carry that. Yeah, what they did this time was they took both WrestleMania main events and made it into one story and carried it through the night.
Yeah.
That was something that hasn't been done.
Like that alone, that actually might be like that might be my best Mania of all time. Like, no question.
It's definitely one of the best WrestleManias of all time.
Like, probably probably number 1. Like 39.
By the way, we just had. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm super dead. LOL in the YouTube chat. Welcome to the server.
Oh,
Woo!
Super Dead. Hello. Welcome to the server, buddy.
Well, anyway.
Oh my God, it's him.
Anyway, getting back to this, and can I just give can I just give my take on it, really quick?
Go ahead.
Obviously, I'm the oldest one in this group, so I've seen a lot of WrestleMania, main events, and I've seen a lot of great matches, but nothing can compare to the storyline that we have seen of this magnitude. Okay. I want to point this out, that the reason that it was so great was because of the storyline that was built over these many years with Roman and Cody and pretty much The Rock getting thrown into it, the whole bloodline getting thrown into it.
Seth Rollins as well.
Seth Rollins, yeah. I mean, like there's a lot thrown into this one main event. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not. Like obviously I had my opinions on it, but realistically, I'm gonna go ahead and say it that it is honestly one of the greatest WrestleMania main events of all time. And trust me, I've seen a lot of great WrestleMania main events. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I've seen The Rock versus Stone Cold. Okay. That right there was supposed to be the greatest of all time. I've seen The Rock versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Back when Hulk Hogan was a heel. I mean, I don't know where I was going with this, but anyway, but no, realistically here, I feel like when it comes to storylines, when it comes to the build, it was all there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's one of the greatest WrestleMania main events of all time. And I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're so young," and that. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking 27 years old. I've seen some WrestleMania main
He's been
events.
through the WCW days.
I remember the good old WCW days back when it was dog shit, and I.
Oh yeah, speaking of WCW, I feel like this is worth mentioning. WWE has started to trademark certain WCW pay-per-view names. They've started to do that.
Yeah,
and I wonder.
And two WCW related terms.
Yeah, because it was pretty much labeled that another. Well, from what I've heard, was that certain wrestling companies were trying to use former WCW stuff, but it wasn't. Yeah.
They might revive some WCW like pay-per-view terms or something, but like matches or I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Can I do my rant? I want to do a rant. Can I do a rant?
What's the rant about?
About what?
You got less than a minute. Go.
I don't fucking care. The sponsors will love us anyway. I really don't give a shit. So, listen.
10 seconds.
I'm
kidding. Keep going.
You keep your shit up. You're gonna end up like Will Ospreay. That happened last night. Anyway, but
you're not gonna be a hump in my head, brother.
No, but I'll find a guy to do it. Anyway.
Oh, thank you.
3, 2, 1, and 6:15.
All right. Moving on. No, anyway, here's my little rant. WCW was once a top wrestling company. It died, okay? It lost. I don't get why people want to keep bringing it up, to be honest with you, because honestly, WCW in its last few legs was one of the worst fucking wrestling shows of all time. And I've been watching a lot of old clips from WCW shows. Holy fucking shit. I can see why it died. I can see why it fucking died. And it's not just because of Hogan and all that. Dude, the storylines made no sense. The matches made no sense. You had Tony Schiavone pretty much on screen, pretty much saying, "Oh, here comes a fucking promo dumpster or some shit," live on national television. Like, dude, I'm glad WCW is dead. It deserves to stay dead. And unfortunately, we're seeing it right now with AEW. Moving on. All right. Good deal. That's my rant.
Hey, now you can talk about the sponsors.
You do realize we're allowed to go over time, right? Like, there's not a certain time. I
No,
have to
we're on a
call
quick
sponsor.
time schedule, damn it.
Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, here we go. All right, a big thank you to our sponsors once again: PlayerOneCoffee.com, Fanatics.com, Vivid C. What?
I had to get up from laying down from my freaking chair. God damn it! Continue.
Jesus Christ, Peyton.
Or maybe don't lay down in your chair.
Restarting that over. A big thank you to our sponsors once again: PlayerOneCoffee.com, Fanatics.com, Vivid Seats, Glitch Energy, Eternal Dreams, Player One Coffee. Oh my fucking god! T-Public. Make sure you folks also check out our Discord servers. Of course, Ross's Discord server, which is Big Four Sportsville. You guys need to check out, including our Discord server, which we just had a member of the chat join. Again, we're happy to welcome him. Welcome to the Discord. We want to encourage other people to join the Discord, where we're going to be obviously fixing up the server a little bit more to make it a bit more fun, and I'm probably going to have Ross help me. But anyway, I do want to once again, because apparently Fanatics wants us to read this, so I gotta do it. I'm sorry, boys. It is gonna be a long read, and I apologize, but I gotta keep you here anyway for it. FanaticsFest.com is hosting an event, Fanatics Fest in NYC. Okay. It is a very huge, big-time event. It features a lot of great stars. Derek Jeter, Tom Brady, Kevin Durant, Eli and Peyton Manning, Ben Stiller, Henry Lundqvist, Spike Lee, ESPN's own Stephen A. Smith. I would love to debate that fucking guy. David Ortiz. Just added Walt Frazier. Wow, I can't believe they're still adding people. Jesse Palmer, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Hulk Hogan, Carmelo Anthony, Archie Manning, Allen Iverson, Paul Pierce, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Pete Alonso, Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice, Lawrence Taylor, Tracy McGrady, Jalen Rose, Penny Hardaway, Chad Johnson, Tyrese Maxey, Adrian Peterson, Michael Vick, Warren Moon, Daryl Strawberry, Luke Kinkley, Dwight Doc Goodson, Thurman Thomas, Ray Lewis, Otis OJ is going to be there. Yes! Dude, I got to get tickets. I love that fucking guy. He was part of that New York Giants defense. Anyway, oh no. Dante DiVincenzo from the New York Knicks is going to be there. He was just added. Jack Hughes is going to be there. Quinn Hughes is going to be there. Luke Hughes is going to be there. Holy fuck, how many Hughes are there? Jim Kelly is going to be there. Ray Knight, LA Knight, Bailey, Charlotte, Liv, Ray, Drew, Paul Heyman, The Miz, Bianca Belair, Jey Uso, Jade Cargill, CM Punk, Plexico Burris, Justin Tuck, Frank Thomas, Dominique Wilkins, Ryan Clark, Taylor Rooks, and Fred Taylor are all going to be there for this big event. Check it out at fanaticsfest.com and find out how you guys can get tickets for as low as $50. By the looks of it, and I do need to point this out, and I do need to read this, you guys do need to check out the website, and the reason that I say this is because most of these people are doing a photo and autograph session. There you guys will find the prices for the photo and autograph sessions, and let me tell you guys something, it is very important that you check it out because prices may vary, which, by the way, I do want to say something. Peyton Manning, you fucking expensive motherfucker. But anyway, moving on. Check it all out at fanaticsfest.com. That's fanaticsfest.com. I guess you can read all of it in the way to talk, boys. Yep, good job. You guys can check it all out in the description below. Yep.
You can check it out in the description below. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys want to get Wrestle Arc merchandise, now is the time to do it because we're going to war, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we are going to war. And who are we going to war with, Ross?
We're going to be going to war with you, Radio. We're going to war with you.
You guys are going to war with me?
Yeah, we're going to war on you.
To be
All
fair,
right, I
Reagan
guess
never got for anything. He made a declaration.
Anyway, I do have to read this off apparently. So, tpublic.com is officially home to the merchandise of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. You guys need to check it out. Why? Because it is Clash of the Podcast All Stars, as BW Radio is going up against Wrestle Arc. And, folks, what has to be in a static card? I bet you guys are like, well, what does that mean? Well, listen to this card. This is the biggest card ever. Okay? It's never been done before. Okay? It's a must happen, must see event. Vega versus Ross in the last man standing match. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'd beat him. I would beat him. Easy.
Then
Easy win.
the two UK guys that were on the show, guess what? UK title, anything goes match. Oh,
Oh,
Liam and Rahul.
I'm just gonna be grabbing weapons left and right.
Then you guys want to talk about a bloodline match. Oh, brother versus sister. Fake wrestling fan versus the rising star. Peyton versus Dez.
I got my money on Dez.
So do I. And then, of course, the main event. The world title on the line. The owner of Wrestle Arc, Aled Thomas. The owner of BW Radio, that's me. Who will win brand warfare? I don't know. Fucking check it out. Check it out. You guys gotta check it out.
I like how
Check
we're
it out.
talking about the war on the 4th of July.
That's because it is.
But guys,
wanna-
be sure to check out.
No, hold on. I do want to point this out that each match has its own individual shirt, including some of our designs, which of course includes Vegas Hack the Wheel and of course Ross's Cue the Explosions. Merch, Liam's London Nightmare versus hashtag Slough, the fake wrestling fan versus.
We got to get a shirt for Dez.
Yeah, I know we gotta work on it, but
Limited
anyway.
time.
Anyway, this merch is up now. You guys need to get it. It's very awesome merch. It took me a lot of time to make this fucking merch, so you better
That'll
get
be
it.
That'll be in the description. Remember, it's tpublic.com, and all of our other beautiful sponsors will be in the description as well. But guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another podcast. To all the Americans out there, we wish you a happy and wonderful rest of this 4th of July. This has been the Wrestle Arc Podcast, and we'll be seeing you guys next week. Peace out.
Wrestle Arc out.